Right. Let's finish this. The my phone over there. Oh. And there goes my klutzy dog. Otherwise, she would have just stood there looking sad. It's like, I want to get on the couch. I don't know how. Alright, that's next. Let's look at. Oh god, I hate this phone. Is it the phone or is it the cables that I hate? Directly south. Let dumpster directly north. On top of a crate, north eastern corner of the warehouse, directly north of where you start. At the foot of the streetlight near. I think I got that one. Gene below, I definitely have that below. Blueberry. See, parts here. What happens when you don't make your collectibles that obvious? Gotta check every nook and cranny. That's not like it's gonna lead you to clues that'll actually help you on the case. It's unfortunate this game won't let you actually make like incorrect deductions, like try to follow like false lead deductions that lead absolutely nowhere and can lead you astray. And have like a fail state for that. So, how was that a shadow on the ground? Gonna trigger a camera. Nothing in the spotlight. Running feature. Slowest detective ever. It was a dark and stormy night, and I was dressed in a trench coat, staking out the warehouse down in Pier 36. I seem to have hit an invisible wall of some sort, as I was trying to stay in the light, so that the tooth fairy doesn't get me. Surprised he hasn't lost teeth, considering how many times he's had his face patched in, both canonically and non-canonically. Geneva. The Geneva convention held on that boat. See, but like, why the hell isn't there an invisible wall a lot sooner? Because the game wants me to actually travel down here in hopes of finding a fucking collectible card. It's so weird too, he gets snagged on objects. On objects like large invisible boxes. Invisible hit boxes. Walking. Look how far I can walk. So, invisible wall that way, but this way, invisible wall's like all the way over here, next to this fucking... I don't even think I'm hitting an invisible wall. I think I'm hitting the actual, like, matte painting of a skybox, probably. So it gets snagged on more. I feel for like a cat, he should be able to climb up a building with no issue without needing a forklift. We'll assume he's a out of shape lean cat.
Cuando buscas silencio, el ruido es tu aliado.
Is there like a car in there or something? Motor going. Oh, that's how you go out.
¿Tendrá narices el gato?
Alright, so that's how I get killed there. No further observations. Shuffle my way in here.
Huele a libertad y aceite vertido.
Nope, can't sneak in between the fencing there. Alright, let's get that forklift then. Just take your time. It's not like you only have an hour to before the iguana gets back. I assume this is an electrical pallet jack, so someone left it on the dock and didn't bother plugging it back in. I don't see a propane. Oh my god, really? Oh, come on, I had to get a close-up of that. Oh no. You have gone stuck before, too. Let's see if I can get one screen. Oh, we're gonna have to come back that way, but come on, we have to like find a good angle to take a close-up a close-up screenshot of that. That's fucking hilarious. He's part cat, part forklift. Oh, he turned around. my cat lift right here has to. That horse has to be no match for it. I'm sorry, honey. I hit you. My foot. How does he not hear that? Oh, can I not back up into this hidey hole of spot? I don't think I can. Vroom vroom. Just drive it into him.
¿Tendrá narices el gato?
Aw, he's back on it! Ram it right into him. He's still cat. He's still part cat, part forklift. The stupid cards. Beep boop. Forklift cat only sustains himself on sports trading cards. Beep boop. Okay, so there's invisible there, no card. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Demorphed. Sneaky like a fox. This will totally work. Stupid cat. I think it just stands there nonchalantly and then put his gun away and like, well, better drag this body inside. Shimmy, shimmy. Wee. Nope, have to go up the ladder. Find useful materials that'll help you survive. I'm not sure why he doesn't just sneak through the window. Sure, there's no stupid carts like floating up in the air or something. Why did they put those up there? Those lights, that's just to keep planes from like
Una vez
hitting them.
reventé la cara a un tipo con un extintor. Pero estas bombonas son demasiado pesadas como para que repita lo mismo con el tipo de la puerta.
Woohoo, a card. Let's see, the cart was behind the water tower, even though I could technically not get there. Can't make any smarmy remarks about the view. And keep in mind, I thought I was pretty thorough the first time around. Smokestacks. I can't even peek in there and be like, what's in there? I should know what I'm getting into. That's the thing. He's a worse detective than like Sam and Max. Sam and Max are comical detectives. That door really have no handle, like no latch or anything. You just push it in. Do they need to hire someone? I'm being stalked by a monkey with an A on his hat. I think the New York Wildcats? Like thinking it's not LA Yankees, but I swear the A looks like the Arizona, like Arizona Diamondbacks, maybe Arizona Rattlers. It's like, are the Rattlers I think there might be a minor league baseball team. If not, they're a soccer team. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Arizona Thunder. I'm not a sports person. Blacksad in the racket of our video game arcades mystery.
¿Qué esconde este lugar?
Go frisk the perp. And so I might have missed a few cards on here. Again, I was pretty sure it was thorough. No prompts, no hotspots. I'm not even entirely sure what the hell these are even supposed to be. Are they like vats for brewing? Looking around. Trying to find really stupid collectibles for an arbitrary digital trophy. Do do do. I haven't interacted with anything. It helps me make sure that the prompting hasn't stopped working. Supposedly a card here that I'm missing and I don't see it. Let's see. I think he'd at least investigate the stack of papers and see if it's not relevant. Probably isn't, but you don't know that until you look. Hey, look, a road dial. Maybe I should see if there's anybody's names I'm familiar with. Or what about breaking into this thing? Punch cards. Worst detective ever.
Según esto, este almacén pertenecía a una empresa de importación canadiense.
Canadian import company. Well, just import what? Just all sorts of Canadian products? Is it food? Is it furniture? Is it decent? Is it masterpiece of space opera trilogies with a terrible ending? I mean, what is it? Click. Click. Please insert slot. I can't pan the camera around either here. Why doesn't he try lock picking that? Turn this pressurized doohickey and open it. I'm sure nothing could go wrong. I'm gonna look at the doohickeys and see what did they do. What kind of measurements are they taking? And I'm sure he's collecting it, making mental notes of it himself, but maybe he should include us in there. This is a narrative. Sure, I don't have to get caught on the scenery in some stupid way. Nope. Let's go talk to him. Let's go grill him. Because his name's Gil. It sounds like grill. I'm so clever. His eyebrows are still doing the thing.
Parece una punta de flecha. ¿A dónde ha ido Mitchell?
¿Mitchell? ¿Quién es Mitchell?
¿Qué se trae Mitchell entre manos?
Pero bueno, ¿sois novios o qué?
¿Para qué usáis este almacén?
Yo lo uso para echarme siestas. ¿No lo ves?
Responde a mis preguntas o acabarás en la cárcel.
¿Solo si no te respondo? ¡Venga!
Responde a mis preguntas y te protegeré de Mitchell.
¿Qué?
Cuando sepa que has hablado conmigo, tratará de matarte, como hizo con Randall Lay, tu compañero.
No sé de quiénes hablas. No cuela.
En fin, ve pensando en respuestas que me
Yeah, that
convenzcan.
rope wasn't there before, too. Presumably he took it off. Punch cards. If only more video games were practical with their stairs or their rolled up ladders like that. Instead of having to come from the top in order to knock it down. So you can reach it. You can just, I don't know, stand up and grab it. Jump and grab it. See, not on the ceiling. This stupid card hidden on like the beams. So Gil is in the same tribe as Chakotay from Star Trek Voyager. He seems to be like every Native American.
Si no me equivoco, son bastones de hierbas aromáticas que se queman como ritual de limpieza.
He's every
Sueños.
Native American
Cualquier madre
combined.
echar a un niño que duerme quedará enredado
Dream
en el
captures are, this is according to my research, I was trying to make sure that these tribes don't have, there's a tribe with overlapping customs, but it doesn't seem to be. Dream catchers are, dream catchers are like in northeast. Ooh. There, see? That wasn't there before. So dream captures are northeastern tribe thing, and totem poles are a northwestern Native American thing. I'm not even gonna try to pretend that's like a, I would assume maybe it's like a Navajo rug pattern, maybe? I don't know. But if so, I mean, isn't that more like a Southern American tribe thing? At least I think that's where Navajos originated from before we shuffled them over here in the West. And I'm not sure what kind of instrument that is. Let's see. I thought that was his father, but apparently that's his mother. The faces on the females are pretty inconsistent. It's only the sexy, I guess, women that have the somewhat humanistic faces. T-Dog Shans. Yeah. You hot. Thinking. Yeah, I don't know how that's still relevant anymore. Wish I could, like, get rid of these. Aha. Mary was at Yale's apartment recently. Therefore, the glove couldn't fit. Don't you already know that?
Mitchell, quien hizo la guerra con Dan, se ha hecho pasar por médico de Yale. Yeah, it's this and this. Todo parece indicar que Jill es nativo americano. Y que la
Racist.
mujer de la foto bajo el tótem es su madre.
Making assumptions, huh? based on facts. Or he's making assumptions based on observations. Finally too warmed. I should go make yourself comfortable somewhere else, huh, princess?
¿A dónde ha ido Mitchell?
Texas. Alert.
¿Sabes quién cree siempre en ti? Una madre. Mi madre nunca perdió la fe en mí. Y eso que no fui un niño fácil.
I don't know what his backstory is.
Empecé quedándome con las vueltas cuando me mandaban a hacer la compra. Luego me dio por llevarme frutas de los puestos callejeros. Y acabé metiendo la mano en bolsillos ajenos. No sé cómo, pero mi madre consiguió que llegase a la universidad.
It's too hot over here. I'm gonna go pant on the floor, then climb back up here.
No. Hice nuevas amistades. De esas que no responden a la definición de amigo que puede tener una madre. Después llegaron Pearl Harbor y el reclutamiento. Me destinaron a Europa. Nunca se me ha dado bien recibir
They
órdenes.
seem like it'd be unruly, but
Al poco
ruthless.
estaba de vuelta, licenciado con deshonor. Y la posguerra no está siendo mejor. Soy un paria, un ex soldado que no encuentra su lugar. Y sin embargo, mi madre en todo momento...
You're hanging down your mouth or to your throat.
Yo también estuve en la guerra. Ahí conocí a Mitchell. Me usaron, como tantos de mi pueblo.
You should go to my YouTube channel and check this version of this out.
Primera vez que Mitchell me ofreció esto,
And it doesn't stop.
me negué en redondo. Quería enderezar mi vida. Meses después, volví suplicando. No me gusta Mitchell, ni lo que me obliga.
Just when you think it's gonna stop.
Tampoco me gusta esa rata alemana. Y sobre
Keeps
todo,
going.
no me gusto yo. No me gusta lo que hice en la guerra, ni lo que hago ahora. ¿Sabes lo que es acabar con un amigo por el bien de una misión?
His eyebrows are trying to get away for it.
Pero mi madre, ella siempre
Honestly, this looks slightly better animated than the version I used. Did he throw that back up, or was it stuck in his mouth somewhere?
Va siendo hora de que lo haga. Número 3.
I think I could go back and talk to him. Eh. Oh, he's just not there anymore, apparently. Okay, so here are the shutters. So was this truck turned on? What was making that noise? Another card. They just show up so sporadically. I didn't even see anything there. It's like they just kind of choose when they come into existence. When you can actually pick them up. Can't tell if that's supposed to be like a needle right there. Wee. Another alert. Should probably call someone. Are sure it's just your phone and not some card hidden somewhere stupid. Oops. I'm going to use the Mind Palace to see if I can get a... better view of my surroundings. Oh, these load screens.
¿Necesitaré ayuda? ¿A quién aviso?
Ooh, I know. Let's call that stupid weasel. Get myself killed. Probably not even there.
Wiggly, el mito del...
Muelle 36, el sexto almacén junto al mar si entras por Montgomery.
John, ¿eres tú?
Ven en una hora.
¿Pero qué sucede?
Tráete la cámara.
Why are you echoey? Are you also at the pier? You were about to make... Oh, so yeah, I could call both of them. I'm pretty sure last time I just called the Smirnoff and it wouldn't let me make another phone call again, because obviously that's the right choice. But I guess you can't go with the wrong choice. Other than maybe not call anyone.
Blacksad, entrando por Montgomery, el sexto almacén junto al mar.
¿Qué sucede?
Traiga la caballería.
in an hour. You probably should say maybe like half an hour. One last pass. You know, as sad as I highly doubt this game's ever going to get another patch. I don't know how this game's doing in terms of sales. I'm not entirely sure how popular this comic book is, or if it's like a niche, too niche of a genre. And of course, to make it into an even more niche genre of point and click. I have a friend who actually picked up this game. Doesn't seem like he got very far, just because point and clicks aren't his thing. I think he got it just because it was just Blacksad, and then he booted it up and it was point and click and was disappointed. And again, I didn't know too much about it. I could tell just from a screenshot that it's probably point and click, but I'm like, ooh, sexy furries, let's just shut up and take my money. But still doesn't answer my questions what the hell these VATs are for. And who the hell installs this? How do you get them to be quiet about it? Like, I always have to wonder, like, who does the installation on secret layers? And how much would you have to, like, pay them off to, like, keep their mouth shut about it? And I don't mean, like, just kill them. That's the thing, for having super, like, hearing, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to pick up someone following you in this echoey chamber, stepping on those metal steps, no matter how quiet they are. Hunting for cards, hunting for cards. See if anything poofs into existence and I get close to it and look into the right angle. Pretty sure I got all the cards in there. I don't know if this can get you killed or not here.
Tranquila. No tengas miedo. No pretendía molestarte, ¿vale?
No daño, vite.
Oye,
No daño, vite.
Convenient. It's a puppet that looks just like you. Let's scare the crap out of her.
había una vez. Había una vez una heroína espacial que se llamaba...
Brunilda.
Hola, me llamo Brunilda y estoy muy contenta.
Dijo Brunilda. Y entonces Brunilda, que tenía un nombre precioso,
¡Preciosísimo!
un nombre preciosísimo, se encontró con alguien muy especial.
Oh, ¿quién era?
Space cat. Apple.
Un devorador de mundos llamado...
Nein, yo llora.
Está bien, era un marciano feísimo llamado...
Oh, I guess you can't
Vale.
fail this.
Un gato del espacio.
Other than just avoid
llamado
scaring her to begin with.
Soy un gato del espacio y me llamo John. Hola, gato John. Me gustan mucho los gatos del espacio.
Hola, heroína Brunilda. Voy a usar mi sabiduría de gato extraterrestre para ayudarte a... escapar de una jaula para...
Nein, es pena.
¿Qué tonterías dices, gato John? Venga, ¿a qué vas a
At least he's
ayudarme?
improvising. I know the correct answer is fine. To fill some color balloons.
hinchar globos de colores.
Ya.
¡Me encantan los globos! ¿Cuál es tu color de globo favorito?
Caray, esa es una pregunta muy
I
difícil.
don't think it matters.
Pero, gato John, esa es la pregunta más fácil del mundo. Mira qué fácil es. Mi color de globo favorito es el... azul. Vaya, Brunilda. Pero si
I
es
guess it
justo,
doesn't really
debería
matter.
decir yo, el gato...
Vern. Vern. Jon. Brunilda. Amigos.
Oh, they didn't have the German.
Du jugar. Ich mida.
I don't know enough German. I only have assumed German.
Hola, Bern. ¿Por qué llevas esa máscara?
Gas.
Pues quizás sería mejor que saliésemos de aquí. ¿No crees, Bern? ¿Y tú, Brunilda, no crees que...?
Apparently she's supposed to be 15. I kind of thought like she was maybe like a early 20s, like crack addict. Not exactly like a crack addict, but more like, yeah, I don't think she's supposed to have her eyes open like that, like she's dead. Like, well, the years have not been good to her. Oh, look, a recycle asset. It's the same rug as that Joe had in his office, complete with like the curled up corner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything in here. Can't leave. Do another pass. Go into the suspicious looking vault. Let's see. That's something we need to do. That's plot relevant. Also plot relevant. Pretty sure this is like the last place I can also investigate that potentially find that stupid 3 out of 3 book. Yeah. Of course, how it ended up here would be anybody's guess. Hey, we should close this ominous looking vault. Nope. I have everything. I feel like he really should carry a camera with him.
Una lista de nombres asociados a un montón de agentes químicos.
Chain Bobby L's medication. I don't think I can leave. Without getting all the clues. Can't get into look at that. Huh. Oh, looking for something. It's like a blue something over there. Communication. Boss. And one bottle left for Craig Sparrow. Time to watch some home movies. Why is that spinning already? It looks like there's already film in it too. I know though there is not. It's just spinning.
Sujeto. Brunilda Gru. Día 1514 de tratamiento. La capacidad lingüística del sujeto sigue reduciéndose.
Does film record audio? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I don't understand the need to have why does this need to be like recorded, like videotape recorded? I'm sure there was like some sort of audio. There's a way to just record the audio. I know most of the people just used vinyl. Let's learn something. Let's see. Home. Technology of the 1950s. Q. Recording techniques, tape machines in the 1950s. Well, yeah, like BioShock, they had the audio thingies, although I think that was supposed to be some sort of like slightly future tech. Context, artists, and innovations. Soda fountain jukeboxes. Sounding gear. How relevant. The discovery of the German-built Telefunken U47M was one of the greatest vocal mics of all time, used by blah 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 blah. Not relevant, but I want to know. Sound recording techniques. There's my Elvis Presley's recordings. Pig's recordings were an archive using a single mic per instrument. Since recordings were done by tapes, multiple pressings through units processed a loss in higher quality of frequency spectrum. Solved this problem. So they did have tapes back then. I'm not sure how common it would have been to use it for like research notes, but I don't know. I think a camera would be somewhat more expensive than something that, well, some sort of like camera apparatus that records both audio and visual versus something that just records audio. would be more clunky and expensive than something that just records audio, but I don't know. I wasn't alive back then.
Sujeto. Craig Spano. Día cero del tratamiento. Se trata de un jugador de béisbol cuya veteranía le ha hecho perder rapidez, potencia y reflejo. El cuadro viene acompañado de fuertes dolores en el omóplato derecho a causa de una lesión. Desafortunadamente, su naturaleza desaconseja toda intervención quirúrgica. Así, el objetivo del tratamiento es doble. Calmarle el dolor provocado por la lesión para que pueda jugar con normalidad y lograr que recupere las capacidades físicas que la edad le ha hecho
Let's
perder,
reverse
de forma que
aging.
regrese a la élite deportiva.
Of course, this is where it sort of goes off the rails with whole super secret Nazi experimentation in human advancements of genetics and super soldier stuff. It's like, it always goes back to that. I mean, was that really such a prevalent thing? I know we have, they did horrible experiments and stuff, but like, I don't think there was anything that's actually viable other than just sadistic experimentation for the sake of it. I really hate it when works of fiction romanticize all of that. Notes of heart attacks. I like how there isn't just... He just looks like he just keeps reading through it and not like a... Not a... Day 331.
Pese a que el tratamiento ha cumplido todos sus objetivos, ¿se va a proceder a darlo por terminado o corremos el peligro de causarle daños físicos y mentales irreparables?
Save me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Mind Palace. I don't know if that word's been trademarked yet.
Mitchell se está haciendo de oro vendiendo fármacos a deportistas para mejorar su rendimiento.
Steroids. Blood doping. What is this madness? Nah. It's for the love of the game. Just ask. What's that has-been's name? Whatever Armstrong. Again, I'm not very good at sports. Neil Armstrong? Or was Neil Armstrong the astronaut? I know he came out on I know he guest starred on Arthur, PBS's Arthur, a couple of times. And all I can think of when the guilt of his blood doping crimes, I guess, is oh wow, those characters must be really disappointed. It's gonna make any of those Arthur episodes kind of awkward when they idolize him as a hero. All these lame notifications. I hope that's something relevant. Why is this like here twice? I feel like you could eliminate those.
Lo peor del negocio de Mitchell no es su ilegalidad ni la falta de honestidad, sino que parece no importarle deteriorar la salud de los
Cha-ching.
deportistas.
Why does that keep showing up? Are we ever gonna get to the bottom of Avicus's disappearance? Avicus must have been having an affair with that one's wife. Alright, let's finish this up. Shit's about to get real and pretty graphic. Not even gonna go through any of these drawers. One last sweep. Those stupid collectibles hiding. Decide to just spontaneously show themselves. Card didn't magically fall out of existence. Nothing important.
Jill, sabes que no puedes bajar aquí. Sabes que no puedes bajar aquí.
Debería matarle ahora mismo.
Yo no sé.
¿No sabe? ¿Cuánto le paga Mitchell por vender así su alma?
No es lo que me paga. Es por Brunilda, mi hija.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nació con una enfermedad degenerativa, parecida al síndrome de
Engelman syndrome.
La literatura clínica solo conoce 4 casos como el suyo. Ninguno alcanzó los 5 años. Me rebelé, investigué cuanto pude y encontré
Well, it's
algo.
lucky she
No
was
mucho.
born into a
No
family
hacía
of
mejorar, pero,
doctors.
en fin, ese mismo tratamiento, usado en sujetos sanos, parecía aumentar...
Engelman syndrome, a genetic disorder causing developmental disabilities and nerve-related symptoms. Engelman syndrome usually isn't detected until developmental delays become noticeable, usually when the baby's around 6 to 12 months. Oof. Treatment can help, but this condition is not a cure. Syndromes include lack of crawling or babbling, minimal speech, frequent smiling and laughter, inability to walk, move, or balance well. Treatments. Treatments include anti-seizure medication and therapies that help manage medical and developmental concerns. So why? So she has some sort of made-up thingy. Why not just call it Engelman's syndrome?
Permite su resistencia física, o sus reflejos, o alejaba su umbral de dolor. Mis experimentos llegaron a oídos del régimen, que quiso reclutarme para crear
Of course,
supersónicos.
because that's where it always goes.
Sí, ese régimen.
This has to be
Estamos
like a
hablando de Berlín a
fucking like
finales de los
urban
años
legend.
50. Escapé con Brunilda y llegué hasta su país. Pero también los altos mandos americanos sabían de mí. Pasé la guerra experimentando con drogas en soldados. Algunas, cabe decir, muy efectivas. Tras el armisticio, mis experimentos fueron desechados. Dejé de tener acceso a las drogas y Brunilda...
Yes, because, you know, medical benefits.
Pero el cielo me trajo a Angus Mitchell. Nos habíamos conocido durante la guerra y me ofreció un trato.
Oh my.
Yo crearía drogas para
I asked Google if Nazis were trying to make super soldiers, and it comes back with articles. Did Nazis really try to make zombies? Nazi werewolves. Secret Nazi Institute of the Occult Super Soldiers and Zombies. Mysterious universe. Or might as well just be fucking called Mysterious Mysteries. Nazi soldiers use performance. Oh, Fox News. Yeah, they're certainly a credible source. The Sci-Fi Channel. Not science behind the fiction. Overlord and German Nazis. Real human immortality. Oh, hey. I don't know, Wikipedia. A slightly more reliable source of information than Fox News. D-IX. So is that number 9? D9? What's the... Methamphetamine-based experimental performance enhancer developed by Nazi Germany for military applications. German doctors were enthusiastic about the results and planned to supply all German troops with the pills. But the war ended before. So is that what he's referring to? Oh no. Let's see. Commissioned the drug development later in the year, developed a formula which contained in each tablet. Oh, so it's a concoction of a bunch of good stuff. Oxycontin, cocaine, and methamphetamine. Then called Previtin. Now another brand. Now under the brand Desoxian. Research found that latent Holocaust victims inmates from would march in a circle for up to 90 kilometers per day without rest while carrying 20 grams on the backpack. Well, yeah, if they don't feel their exhaustion, I guess. So, not really developing super soldiers, it's just soldiers that are high. Okay.
Pistas bien las vendería. Mi parte de las ganancias Daría para sufragar el
But
tratamiento de otro niño.
if you're the one who's developing the treatments, where would you buy the treatments from?
¿Qué más quiere que le cuente?
En la lista de deportistas, Bobby Yale aparece 2 veces, una de ellas tachada. ¿Por qué?
No lo sé. Hace un par de meses, Mitchell me dijo que preparase pastillas para su perfil. Para una semana me dijo que ya no era necesario. Y anteayer volvió a decirme que sí.
Respecto a esas pastillas, ¿hacia dónde mira?
Oh, I missed a clue. Sleepy doggies. Oh. I know it's hot because the fan makes too much noise. I need to get a different fan. Maybe I could get one of them fancy $500 Dyson fans, huh? What do you think? I don't know what you're saying. I'm a dog. Barf, barf. Ugh. Oh, oh, that would have been great to snap back in place, though. Really? And conveniently, it's just boss. I can't.
Craig Hispano. Día 0 del tratamiento. Se trata de un jugador de béisbol cuya veteranía le ha hecho perder rapidez, potencia y reflejos. El cuadro viene acompañado de fuertes dolores en el omóplato derecho a causa de una lesión.
That's why you shouldn't play sports, because they will cripple you for life. And again, just working in general and living will cripple you for life.
Calmarle el dolor provocado por la lesión para que pueda jugar con
Let's see anything interesting.
lograr que recupere las capacidades
Twitter.
físicas que la edad le ha hecho perder, de forma que regrese a la élite deportiva. A tal efecto, se le administrarán en dosis diarias analgésicos radicales junto con día 128 de tratamiento. A todos los efectos, el tratamiento está siendo un
Governor
éxito.
Kemp from
El
what
sujeto
state?
ha dejado de percibir el más mínimo dolor
Someone's
al
gonna
usar el
reopen
brazo
stuff
derecho,
for
lo que le
COVID-19.
permite lanzar sin miedo. Por otro lado, su rendimiento deportivo no solo ha igualado el que tuvo en la cima de su
Businesses like
carrera,
gyms,
sino que
barbershops, and
incluso
hair
lo
salons
está
will be allowed to
superando en
reopen.
aspectos como la precisión y la capacidad de concentración. De momento, el único efecto secundario es una leve sensación de euforia que asciende a las 3 horas de la toma y remite 4 horas después. sumiendo al sujeto en un pequeño valle emocional que coincide con unos leves temblores. Día 341 de tratamiento. La salud del sujeto se ha deteriorado considerablemente. Los momentos de euforia y potenciación de las
Nothing all that
capacidades físicas son
interesting.
cada vez más cortos y los de depresión y merma física cada vez más largos, con temblores y taquicardias acentuadas. Pese
That's
a que el
great.
tratamiento ha
You know,
cumplido
people
todos
will
sus
do
objetivos,
shit like that to
¿se va a
themselves
proceder a
for
darlo por
short-term
terminado
games.
o corremos
But I
el
don't know, would you
peligro de
rather...
causarle daños
I guess it
físicos,
really comes down
mentales,
to...
irreparables?
Would you rather live a long but rich life? Rich isn't wealthy? Or live a long, healthy life but be poor? I mean, to each their own, I guess. And honestly, I really don't think there's anything... I'm surprised that, like, Ooh. So... Like, I have no dog in a fight, I guess, when it comes to... Nah. Dog in fights. Illegal dog fighting. Michael Vick. So, yeah, I have nothing... I really don't care if people use steroids and shit. It's honestly... They're like... It just, to me, like, the whole sports thing is just another glorified... Glorified, like, tiger gladiator fights. Controlled by the rich man to keep the people... Keep the poor people entertained and ignorant. So, how is that not reflected in the game itself when you can pay money for the best resources and be the winner of said games? Buy yourself an advantage, huh? You have no advantages, huh? Because you're a dog. So, I don't quite understand people's like, oh, it's for the love of the game. Especially when people who say that never actually have ever played, like, any of the games that they spectate in. I also don't understand why would you ever spectate in something that you've never participated in. Or would ever participate in. Like, I understand people who might have, like, disabilities that couldn't actually play the game, but, like, most people are able-bodied and could play the game. Like, even if it's just, not professionally, but just, like, a backyard thing, or just play it within their community, but they choose not to. Oh, did I miss something? I did trip the cutscene. Oh, I guess I can't go back in there. It's an invisible wall stopping me. It'd be like the equivalent to the people who watch Twitch and like, people play video games but would never actually play a video game themselves. Like, to me, that makes no sense. Oh, did I glitch this game out? I probably did. Oh, yep, looks like I glitched the game. It's not triggering the cutscene. Oh. I just have to make the deduction. So yeah, I couldn't.
Mitchell
I
se
don't.
está
I
haciendo
really don't
mejor
like watching
Llevo
Let's
fármacos
Plays
a
as someone
deportistas
who's
para mejorar
currently
su
streaming, letting people have access to me playing. What, do I have to make a deduction? Yes. You would think he would have also found like one on Thorn in there. But I don't like. I
Lo peor
personally
del
don't really
negocio de
like
Mitchell
watching
no
Let's
es su
Plays. I would rather
ilegalidad
just
ni
play
la
a video
falta de
game
honestidad,
myself.
sino que parece no
Uh,
importarle deteriorar la
Even if I
salud de
don't,
los
I know a lot of
deportistas.
people might not have access to disposable income, but as someone who does, I could always just wait until the game's on sale and buy it and play it myself. And assuming I ever end up having enough time to play games. But I know not everyone has that ability. But even then, I would like to think the people that do spectate, that fall into a situation would be in a situation that
No sé.
¿No
if they
sabe?
did have the money, they'd buy the game
Usted
and play
acabó
it
con la
themselves.
carrera de Craig Spanow. ¿Por qué?
¿Yo? Todo lo he hecho por ella. Brunilda, mi hija.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nació con una enfermedad degenerativa, parecida al síndrome de Angelman.
So,
La literatura clínica solo
the,
conoce
you know,
4
I
casos
usually
como el
don't
suyo.
watch
Ninguno
Let's Plays
alcanzó los
or
5 años.
live streams all that often. If it's live stream, it's to interact
Me
with the
arreglé,
person, not for the game,
investigué
really.
cuanto pude y encontré algo. No
But
mucho. No lo
as
hacía
for the
bien.
video game sales, I only watch Let's
En
Plays
fin,
of video games
ese
that
mismo tratamiento
I'm
usado en
interested
sujetos
in
sanos
enough, I'm
parecía
curious
aumentar
enough,
levemente su resistencia
but I
física
might not like
o
the
sus
game
reflejos,
style,
o
but I might be
bajaba su
interested in
umbral
the
de dolor.
story and the narrative beats. Like the big one that kind of sticks up to my mind was
Mis experimentos llegaron a oídos del rey,
Legend of
que
Zelda
quiso
Skyward
reclutarme para
Swords.
crear
I
super
don't want to put up with trying to fight the controls on the waving
Sí,
around and
ese
stuff, but I'm
regimiento.
interested in it
Estamos
because it's
hablando de Berlín a
a
finales
Legend
del
of
siglo
Zelda,
XX.
a game, and see what it does.
Escapé con Brunilda y llegué hasta su país. Pero también los altos mandos americanos sabían de mí. Pasé la guerra experimentando con drogas en soldados. Algunas, cabe decir, muy efectivas.
I think they'd give you a pension or
Tras
something.
el armisticio, mis experimentos fueron desechados. Dejé de tener acceso a las drogas y Brunilda empeoró.
The government sucks.
Pero el cielo me trajo a Angus Mitchell. Nos habíamos conocido durante la guerra y me ofreció un trato. Yo crearía drogas para deportistas y él las vendería. Mi parte de las ganancias daría para sufragar el tratamiento de Brunilda. ¿Qué más quiere que le cuente?
En la lista de deportistas, Bobby Yale aparece 2 veces, una de ellas tachada. ¿Por qué?
No lo sé. Hace un par de meses, Mitchell me dijo que preparase pastillas para su perfil. Para una semana me dijo que ya no era necesario. Y anteayer volví a decirme que sí.
Respecto a esas pastillas, falta un bote. ¿Hacia dónde mira?
Yeah, a quick time event to fail.
No le des más vueltas, Josh. No tenías más remedio que contárselo para proteger a Brunilda. Yo hubiese...
Ah, it's a content warning. It gets horrible here.
Termina de recoger tus cosas y no te tortures más.
They're both gonna die a very horrific death.
No tardaré.
Ay, cariño. ¿Te gusta vivir aquí? A mí también. Pero por culpa de ese gato malo, vamos a tener que ir. Sí, cariño. Vamos a una nueva casa. Más bonita. Serás más feliz. Y ahora, ve con tu papá, cariño. Dale un beso, corre. Ay, siento esto, Josh, de verdad. Pero lo hemos intentado. ¿Eh?
¿Qué? Angus, ¿qué dices?
Ojalá esto no fuese necesario.
Angus, ¿qué pasa?
Adiós, Josh.
Ah, no. I didn't play the screaming.
Espero que estés contento, malnacido. Eran buena gente. No merecían esto. Qué lejos estás de la verdad. ¿Pero qué?
Die there. Asphyxiation.
Espero que estés contento, malnacido.
Let's assume it's the fumes too and not just the smoke.
Espero que eso te haya alegrado. Me gusta verte contento. Qué lejos estás de la verdad. ¿Pero qué?
That's another death. What? I didn't click anything.
La máscara me daría un poco de tiempo más. La pregunta era... ¿cuánto?
I don't know. Would the gas mask actually help if there's no oxygen? I guess it's better than nothing, than having no gas mask. Hey, technically you kill him. says there's two. I know this is the correct one.
Empieza a faltarle el aire. ¿Spano? Por ahí acaba de escapar Spano.
Guess I could have just left it there. Hang on. I guess probably should have gone for a death. Try to access the door. It doesn't explain how he hid anywhere. Like, where the hell was he hiding? There's like nowhere to hide there. Comfy?
No le des más vueltas, Josh. No tenías más remedio que contárselo para proteger a Brunilda. Yo hubiese hecho.
So if he's the one that makes the medication, like, how are they gonna...
Termina de recoger tus cosas y no te tortures más.
They have like the notes hidden somewhere, or is he like...
Gracias, Angus.
Do they know how to make the
Ay,
medication?
cariño. ¿Te gusta
This
vivir
just
aquí?
seems like evil for the evil's
A mí
sake.
también. Pero por culpa de ese gato malo, vamos a tener que ir. Sí, cariño. Vamos a una nueva casa. Más bonita. Serás más feliz. Y ahora, ve con tu papá, cariño. Dale un beso, corre. Ay, siento esto, Josh, de verdad. Pero lo hemos intentado. ¿Eh?
¿Qué? Angus, ¿qué dices?
Ojalá esto no fuese necesario.
Angus, ¿qué pasa?
Adiós, Josh.
There's no screen here.
¡No!
Espero que estés contento, malnacido. Eran buena gente.
No one made you throw him in the fire.
Espero que eso te haya alegrado. Me gusta verte contigo. Qué lejos estás de la verdad. ¿Pero qué?
No. Oxygen running low.
Espero que estés contento, malnacido. Eran buena gente.
Oh, that must not be a very good... I know it's on fire, but it must not be a very sturdy, airtight thing if it caused enough damage to not burn itself out.
Me gusta ver.
If it's sealed. Well, I guess technically it's not sealed, it's probably just well vented.
Qué lejos estás de la verdad. ¿Pero qué?
I know, struggle more. Calf, calf, hack, hack. Just standing here. Oh, he's so just standing there also just triggers that.
La máscara me daría un poco de tiempo más. La pregunta era... ¿cuánto?
You look sexy with the gas mask. I'm really surprised I haven't seen any of these models floating around the Source Filmmaker porn circuit. Considering they're all anthropomorphic. Yes, I'm just gonna wail on him while, you know, I die. Cat senses 2! Have to find the sweet spot.
Empieza a faltarle el aire.
And I'm just gonna leave him here to die. That's righteous, right?
¿Hispano? Por ahí acaba de escapar Hispano.
His eyes make it look like they're broken. I'm going this way. Don't trust the baseball player, kids. It's locked. Hack, hack, cough, cough. Bad end. I don't think there's a card here. I'd hope there isn't. Why are you taking it off? You're still in the fumes. Is that even supposed to do anything? He seems to be walking just fine without it. Okay. Guess you are. Bad end. Hmm. So the directional thingies are actually triggering the cutscenes. Unless standing there is also just triggering the door instead of going up the ladder. Okay, so just standing there just makes him go for the door. Yeah, more cynical, like me would probably like record all of these and look Blacksad's horrible fates. Considering I did the Mass Effect one, but not that interested. I'm surprised there's no like bullshit cutscene right here. Like, oh no, press, press square. Oh no, you're slipping. I almost feel like there was the first playthrough. Like, oh no, press circle for your left arm. Well, this looks like exactly the same animation. Press X repeatedly to not die. How the fuck did he get through that himself? I feel if he did what he's about to do now, he would have heard it. Why the hell did he take all the pills? And how the hell did he see that with all the fumes? And it would have been one thing if he, like, kicked it and picked it up. It's like, what's this? Oh, how did he get the grate open? Like on the inside? So he could have just saved time and gone through there. To that drain. Calm the hell down. I think you brought your own death onto yourself.
Venga, lanza. Venga. Vamos. 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 Vamos.
I'm trying to give you a chance to calm down, dude.
Vamos,
If I don't want to.
vamos.
I have no choice. So just be complicit. It's- Now you should sit down.
No, no.
Oops. Oops. He's unsavable.
No se
Oh,
tocó,
look.
hizo cuanto pudo. ¿Vivirá? Los médicos
It's a weak
creen que sí.
bulldog.
Lo han encontrado inconsciente en la entrada del sótano.
Mind Palace. Time to make some poor assumptions.
¿Puede que Jill bloquease la entrada al sótano desde fuera para acabar con Mitchell?
¿Sí? Es una dura acusación. ¿Estás seguro o solo es una hipótesis de trabajo?
Oh.
Eso es que no estás seguro. ¿Cree que Jill está involucrado en muertes anteriores?
No. It's reading what to do next.
¿Y si fue Jill quien, por orden de Mitchell, mató a su compañero Randall Lane?
Otra dura acusación. ¿Estás seguro?
No.
No, no estoy seguro, pero bien podría ser.
Espere, ¿el asesino de Randall Lane no podría ser el propio Mitchell?
No, he's a terrible shot. How the hell do you really miss? He's right in front of you.
Falló 2 disparos a bocajarro y acertó en la frente de un tipo desde el tejado de otro edificio. Nah. Mitchell no es el francotirador que acabó con Randall Lane.
Sí, supongo que tiene razón. Pero aún no hemos aclarado qué causó la muerte de Craig Spano.
all those assumptions. It was the drugs, man. He overexerted himself.
No hay duda. Spano ha tomado drogas del laboratorio y estas...
Don't do drugs, kids.
Entiendo. Si eso fuese cierto, ¿cuántos deportistas más están en peligro de muerte? Y sobre todo, ¿quiénes son? ¿Está Bobby Yale implicado?
No los vi todos, pero vaya apuntando. Peter Lowe, Xavier Shaines, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler y sí, Bobby Yale.
Gracias. Por una vez estamos salvando vidas. ¿No? En todo caso, gracias por el telefonazo. Empezaba a pensar que jamás confiaría en la policía.
Y no confío, pero en usted sí.
¡Hey, John! ¡Sonríe! Gracias por la llamada. Va a ser el reportaje de mi vida.
¡Saquen a ese tipo de aquí!
It's a bulldog. I know you got...
En fin, cerremos esto de una vez. Al volver de la guerra, Mitchell convenció a Grun para usar sus drogas de supersoldados para deportistas. De alguna forma, Dan descubrió la trama de Mitchell. Al saber que Dan estaba al tanto, Mitchell envió a Randall Leigh a asesinarlo de forma que pareciese que el asesino era Yale. Después mandó a Randall a encontrar las pruebas que Dan
I guess Tim doesn't have a
en su casa como en el gimnasio.
have a dog in that fight either.
Por casualidad. Cuando usted metió demasiado el hocico, ordenó a Jill y a Randall Leigh que le diesen una paliza. Y cuando eso falló, resolvió que Randall Leigh le matase en la azotea del gimnasio. Pero Randall falló y fue capturado. Así que Mitchell ordenó a Jill que le pegara.
No.
Lo que soliviantó a Jill. Pero usted
Pops.
siguió acercándose cada vez más y llegó hasta su cuartel general. Acorralado, Mitchell decidió romper la baraja y quemar su laboratorio, junto al Dr. Grun y a la hija de este. A la vez, Jill vio la oportunidad de vengarse de Mitchell y bloqueó la salida para que también ardiese. ¿Dejó algún cabo suelto?
Un par. Pero no se apure. Los ataré.
I was gonna say, like, if he still had a gun, he could have. Not sure what Blacksad did with his gun, but he could have just shot him. I feel like that would have been more his style than just locking him in to suffer. I don't think he would have wanted to kill Blacksad, especially after their male bonding over war stories, huh? You don't much care for these events.
En el cine y en la novela negra, la resolución de un caso no equivale a un final feliz. Al detective siempre le queda un
Right, time to
pozo
set
de
up some
amargura.
people for
La sensación de que,
death.
antes de aceptar el caso, el mundo era un lugar mejor. De que él mismo era mejor.
Venga, suéltalo de una vez.
A veces, no sé por qué, me creo demasiado mi personaje.
¿Qué quiere de mí?
Conté a Stone lo que sabía. Que perdería exprofeso en el combate contra Yale. Que, de lo contrario, Larry destruiría la carrera de Helen
That was
Moore.
obvious.
Y que eso iba a pasar de una u otra forma en cuanto se airease que la novia de América tomaba drogas.
No le creo, no. Venga, ¿para quién trabaja?
Hoy, para nadie.
Y aún si le creyese, ¿qué cambiaría? Si no hago eso por ella, ¿cómo podré volver a mirarla a la cara? ¿Cómo podré seguir a su lado?
¿Y crees que seguiréis juntos cuando tú pierdas el título y a ella la acusen de consumir estupefacientes?
Al menos lo habré intentado.
Conozco tu historial. Tu ascenso profesional no está manchado por O'Leary ni por las drogas. Creo que eres el único deportista honesto que he conocido últimamente. No pierdas eso, por favor.
Sentence you
Para
to
usted
death.
solo existe lo profesional, ¿verdad?
Tú verás lo que haces. Pero en esto hazme caso. Tu agente es un asesino. Aléjate de él.
Blacksad. Me lo pensaré.
I have to convince Bobby to not take drugs. I think if Bobby takes the drugs and I tell him not the other guy to play honestly, I think he still loses. Because drugs. Remember, kids, don't do drugs, but they do give you an advantage. See? This one has to take drugs every day because she's got valley fever. The fluconazone's the only thing keeping you alive. Sure, doggies.
Jane me confirmó que Dan se había enterado de que Mitchell le suministraba fármacos.
You lied to me.
Que esa fue la razón por la que discutieron la tarde de su muerte.
De hecho, ya no las tomaba. Lo había dejado hacía unos días. Vi claro que ese no era mi camino. Que debía seguir el de Joe.
Pero él se enteró de todo.
No me creyó cuando le dije que ya no tenía nada que ver con eso.
Pero volviste a tomarlas.
Solo tras su muerte. Me daban fuerzas.
Y acabaron provocándote un ataque de ansiedad.
Sí, pero estoy limpio desde entonces.
Mitchell te dio pastillas cuando fue a verte al hospital. De ahí tu milagrosa recuperación. ¿Piensas tomarlas para el combate? No lo hagas, Bobby.
Alguien tiene que salvar el gimnasio. Se lo debo a Joe, a Sonia, a mi tía Mary.
Tu padre no lo hubiese hecho.
¿Qué?
Le conté a Yale todo cuanto sabía acerca de la muerte de su padre. No sabría decir cómo se lo tomó. Y, por supuesto, tampoco soy capaz de conectarlo con la muerte de Desmond O'Leary, que apareció ahogado en el muelle 27 del Hudson semanas después.
What? Huh.
Siento lo de tu tía Mary. Era una buena persona.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. Well, I think because he lost the bet, maybe. I don't think Bobby had anything to do with it. Oh, you're so comfortable.
El pozo de amargura no desapareció con Stone ni con Yale. Necesitaba un amigo. Como agradecimiento por el chivatazo del puerto, insistió en invitarme a un batido que él se tomó. Tras el baño de corrupción y muerte de los últimos días, solo la amistad podía reconciliarme con el mundo. Solo eso podía hacerme creer de nuevo en el ser humano.
Oh. You need to be
Solo eso.
back in your office with
Guían mi
Smirnoff.
alma. Solo eso y el dinero.
It's payday! Oh, preachers. I don't think I can die in any of these upcoming cutscenes.
En una novela negra al uso, Yale y Stone recibirían su merecido castigo por haberse saltado las normas. Sonia, la víctima, recibiría una justa compensación. Pero esto es el mundo real. Como detective que había resuelto un caso, yo iba a recibir mi compensación y largarme por donde vine.
Un placer, señor Blacksad. ¿El señor Thorpe está al llegar? Sírvase esperarle unos minutos, por favor.
¿Ha dicho por qué causa se retrasa?
Gonna need some
Llegará
lunch after
enseguida.
this.
Tome asiento, por favor.
Okay, no, it's on him. I thought it would have been ironic. He's on a billboard that also has his face on it. He snipes. Err. I don't think you can actually find any cards.
La última vez que subí a un rascacielos así, lo hice con unas intenciones muy diferentes. No iba a reclamar una recompensa, sino a castigar a alguien.
That's probably a reference to, like, the first book. And pesky cards hiding. The guide says I missed a couple of them here that I thoroughly tried to find, and I couldn't find any hotspots for them.
Uno mejor. Cuando iba para estrella del deporte, lo llamaron a filas y se convirtió en héroe de guerra. Al volver, no acabó como Jill o como yo, sino que retomó su carrera deportiva y brilló como nunca. Cuando un accidente le dejó en silla de ruedas, triunfó con la publicidad.
Remember, kids, always give it your all. Ah, hope my stomach's not being picked up. Ah, so close. The truth. Painfully obvious truth.
No, no es posible, pero... ¿y si Tim Thorpe estuviese implicado en la trama de Mitchell?
El señor
Loading
Thorpe
assets.
se retrasará un poco más, pero le ruega que le espere, si no le incomoda.
No, mientras me ayude usted a luchar contra el aburrimiento.
No es mi cometido, pero...
¿Le ha dicho si tardará mucho en llegar?
Sale la hora del restaurante,
the UI is
así
stuck.
que, dependiendo del tráfico, ¿una media hora? Lamento mucho.
I think this is as sexy as they make, like, all the females.
¿Cuánto tiempo hace que trabaja?
Aside from maybe showing his, like, big ass, as we get some boob cleavage. Some cheetah boob, secretary boob cleavage here.
¿En esta agencia?
That's pretty much all the, like, female exploitation, sex exploitation. I think the men unintentionally get sexually exploited more in this game, because they're all shirtless, and in tight shorts, sweats.
si tuviese su tipo de piel, ¿seguiría siendo quien soy? ¿Me llamaría igual?
Is today really Monday? So he died on Sunday, so it's been a week. I'm not sure if the days add up. But there could be a few time-lapse days after, I guess, the events of the pier. But some goodness. Of course, I don't think he'd be stupid enough to actually be seen in public with him. Have him over in his office.
Si mi corazonada es buena, ¿podría estar anotada en la agenda alguna visita de Mitchell? Verá, tengo un problema. Para calcular cuánto debo cobrar al señor Thorpe por mi trabajo, debería saber qué día empecé a trabajar para él, pero no lo recuerdo. ¿No tendrá usted apuntado qué día vine por primera vez?
En mi turno seguro que no. Le recordaría. Déjeme ver.
So it was the 17th. Apparently today's Monday the 17th. We skipped over the weekend because this is 1950s and nobody works on the weekends. Well, that's when we found Bobby. He ended up in the hospital, which I actually found Bobby the day before. It's the morning after he arrived in the hospital. The day we found him and the day I started the investigation. So I guess, yeah, the timeline kind of makes sense. He was killed on Sunday. I wasn't involved on Monday. Would have been found on Monday. And of course he has a good alibi because he was in LA over the weekend.
¿Dan estuvo aquí 2 días antes de morir? ¿Por qué Thorpe nunca lo ha mencionado?
It's actually weird because did he cancel his appointments on Monday because he
No está usted apuntado.
didn't show up to the hospital till Wednesday.
Espere, creo que lo recuerdo. Cuando vine, Joe Dan acababa de marcharse.
Pues no. Su nombre no figura en la agenda. Aunque, bueno, quizá olvide apuntarle.
Guess she doesn't do the accounting.
Es amabilísimo. Salió de su
Or
reunión
the
con
billing
el
or the
señor
transactions, I
Thorpe
guess.
Vale, está claro. Debo entrar en el
She's just
despacho
there
de
for her
Thorpe.
looks.
Y ni siquiera se despidió de mí.
Claro, ese día fue. No me recuerda porque cuando vi salir al señor Dan tan enfadado, corrí detrás de él y no llegué a entrar.
Claro, eso lo explica todo.
Sin duda. Y,
Smooth
en
like a
vista de que
criminal.
el señor Thorpe va a tardar, pasearé un rato por el pasillo. Hay que mantenerse en forma.
You're checking out my butt. She's like, I wouldn't touch him.
Bien, amigo Thorpe. Dime que tu despacho tiene una entrada trasera.
It sure does. So we are the hallway, lobby, set 1. It's weird. The bathrooms have like their own little segregated hallway to the bathrooms. Stairway, waiting room. Alright. There was one on the water cooler that I picked up. Let's see if there's one on that coffee table over there. Just, oh, out of sight. Oops. Okay, then put me over. Can't talk to her again. No, there was one next to her purse before. I was gonna say, did she freeze? Remember, there's one there next to the plant. None hiding in the ceiling lights. Supposedly one hiding over here somewhere. And like stand this way and point down or something. Nope. Can I not see that poster? It's right there. My palace. Nope, he turns around. Should I go to the bathrooms? Waiting room is inaccessible. So where are the stairs apparently?
¿Vuelvo a usar el comodín de Smirnov?
Yes. It sounds like it's coming from the phone.
Smirnov no sabía si creerme o no. Me pidió que fuese cauto y que le avisase en cuanto supiese más. Además, me contó que Jill había hablado. Negaba haber bloqueado la puerta del sótano. Afirmaba que la puerta del camión se abrió y que le golpearon en la cabeza tal como salió. No despertó hasta que la policía lo encontró en la entrada al sótano. Sin duda, la persona que había bloqueado la entrada y la que había llevado a Jill ahí eran la misma.
Another one that's supposedly unattainable here. Supposedly a card right here on this electrical box, and there's no prompt whatsoever. In case I need to be just right. As close as I can get to this thing. Or some invisible wall. Mailman is here. Evidence.
Vaya, al final sí tenías algo que ver con el extensor de pecho.
So maybe the meeting wasn't for him, it was just to get incriminating pictures. Although, how could he have gone since he hid afterwards? Oh, there's a bit some plot holes there. Also scratched out because he never showed up to his meeting.
Si Weekly estuviese aquí, tendría que atarle las manos.
I could re-enter. Let's see. There's a card up there on the roof. Looking up. Bloop. Nope. Didn't make a card fall out of nothingness. It's a good thing these windows aren't locked. I feel it's kind of dangerous having windows that can be opened on the 64th floor.
Los gatos nos llevamos bien con las alturas, así que desconozco el vértigo.
Besides, we know that there isn't a sky rendered back there. It's just a map painting being reflected.
Suele suceder que cuando algo se ve muy bien, acaba oliendo muy mal.
sure there isn't one like glued to the fucking ceiling. Intercom. Hugging the wall won't make one spontaneously show up. I wonder if I could just leave. See how many cards I'm missing. I'm missing one here. I'm missing two here. I'm missing one here. And I'm missing one here. Wow. Missing one of each. Nope. No hotspots anywhere. There we go. Yep, can't leave this room once I'm here. Oh look, is there a card up there? There sure is. Oh hey, I got a trophy, yay! Pretty sure I'm not lucky enough that all 4 cards happen to be in here.
Se hace extraño no ver una silla de oficina tras una mesa de despacho, hasta que recuerdas que su usuario se mueve en una silla de ruedas.
Saying I think it's further out here. There's the card here before that I already got. Oh, there's one on the table. Huh, it is his card. See, I'm pretty sure I've like walked past that table several times and never got a prompt for that card.
Mejor que no lo use, no sea que esté conectado al de recepción. Da a recepción.
You know, if I was handicapped, I don't know if I couldn't, like, if this is like my height of elevation, I'm not entirely sure I would have very many shelves that that I wouldn't be able to reach out of. I mean, he is rich. And it's not like this is a multi-purpose room that other people in his organization would be using.
¿De qué me sorprendo? No
I wonder if I can ignore that gun and have him shoot me.
Punto, todas tus premisas no se vayan al garete y debas desandar lo andado para encauzar de nuevo el rumbo.
Lies. Everything I knew was lies. So I'm gonna ignore the gun for now.
Pero uno de sus puntos fuertes, la precisión en los lanzamientos, no es que me gané el apodo de brazo de
I'm gonna say this is usually readable.
Lanzaba el balón a
The texture hasn't fully rendered properly.
Iba donde se le antojaba. Mi entrenador, el gran Geoffrey Sachs, y entrené, Dios sabe si entrené, pero justo cuando estaba preparado los países arrasaron. Berja, me alisté sin dudarlo. Me destinaron al ejército del aire donde llevaba la metralla. Uno de mis compañeros murió y otro fue herido de gravedad. Pedí el traslado. Me convertí en francotirador. No está bien que yo lo diga, pero fue
I could understand the surgeon names, like, I'm a fucking surgeon with a sniper rifle, pew pew. But like, why? That's just such a weird name. Like, let's have that your standard. You're the surgeon. Let's not have, like, it seems weird to assign a title that's a job title that has nothing to do with your current job. Like, I'm the architect. What do you do? I'm a sniper rifle. I'm a sniper. Your nickname's the architect. Yes. Oh, I would have thought that'd be your construction buddy over there. The cripple can walk. So this is what kind of confuses me, is like, what kind of injury do you have that leaves you paralyzed, but medication temporarily makes it to where you're fine? Or being on medication lets you walk? Unless it's something that, like your severe crippling pain that keeps you from walking. What? Okay. No. Okay.
Claro. Ni Mitchell
So
ni
I don't
yo.
understand why,
Fue
like,
el
there
propio
isn't a way
Thorpe
to
quien
sort of,
disparó a
like,
Randall en el
not
hospital.
figure out that it's Thorn. I think some criticism. I think a better game would have ended up, like, blaming it all on Mitchell and Gill, and without even, like, considering that maybe Hawthorne is the killer. Okay. What? Come on. That's this right here.
Por supuesto. La mente que dirige toda la trama de drogas es la de Thorpe. Todo cuadra. Y sin embargo, puedo oír a Smirnov diciendo que nada de lo que tengo son verdaderas pruebas. ¿Y si le tendiese una trampa? Pero, ¿cómo?
Oh, I wonder if there is an alternate trap that doesn't involve the gun. Nope. Okay. That was weird. Alright, so I do need the gun. There's like no variation on like the mystery.
Por supuesto.
Everyone has a gun. Grandma's loaded. Grandma's packing.
¡Ja! ¿Y si pongo la pistola de Thorpe en lo alto y lo acorralo para que se levante a por ella?
Alright, conclusion. Yeah, so there's no way for me to...
El espectáculo estaba servido, ya
Yeah,
solo me
there's
faltaba
no way to die here, I
y
guess.
sentarme a esperar.
You could take a bribe and walk away. I guess this is the only way you can really fail it.
Vale ya.
¡Ar! ¿Acaso no sabéis con quién estáis tratando?
Con un bobo.
¡Rebelión! ¿Queréis servir de comida para los...? Blacksad. No sabe cuánto siento el retraso.
John.
Verá, he tenido un motín a bordo y...
Calla.
¿Ve lo que tengo que aguantar? En fin. ¡Timonel! ¡Poned rumbo al despacho!
A sus órdenes, capitán.
¡Síguenos, Blacksad! Julie, que no nos molesten.
Tragedy. That's all tragic.
Cariño, ¿nos esperas en la sala de juntas?
Pero...
Será un momento.
Why not wait in the lobby?
Bastante has sufrido ya.
Vale.
Ve pensando dónde quieres cenar esta noche.
Don't you have an appointment with the governor? I read it in your agenda.
Verá, no voy a pagarle un centavo por resolver el caso.
Bueno, ya nos veremos en los tribunales, ¿no?
No, no es eso. Pienso pagarle cuanto acordamos y más. Pero no por resolver el caso, sino por ella. Hace 2 días quería acabar con todo. Dejar la carrera, vender el gimnasio. Demasiadas heridas.
I think you got your
Pero
days mixed
usted,
up.
Su pericia como detective las ha cerrado.
I feel like it might have been
Se
more
está
like,
cerrando.
3 or
Esto
4
no se
days
supera
ago.
de la noche a la mañana. Sonia no es feliz, pero gracias a usted quiere serlo. Tiene
She
esa-
just had that
Voy a ayudarla
super
a convertir
epiphany
el
last
gimnasio de Dan en el
during the
mejor de la
weekend.
ciudad. ¿Quién lo hubiese dicho?
Me alegro por ella. Ha pasado por mucho y, sinceramente, no creía que fuese a reponerse.
Ni lo ha hecho. Pero tiempo al tiempo. En fin, volvamos al caso en sí. Toda esa gente a la que se enfrentó Jill, el doctor alemán, e incluso Mitchell, jamás lo hubiese esperado de él. ¿Dijeron algo? ¿Por qué hacían lo que hacían? ¿Hablaron de más cómplices?
Let's
Hablaron
put his
de un
hand.
tal
Let's
cirujano.
put him to the fire, I guess.
¿Cirujano? ¿Tiene idea de quién puede ser?
Mislead him.
Tampoco le descubro nada nuevo. Se trataba del propio Angus Mitchell. De hecho, fue usted quien me puso sobre su pista al contarme que era médico.
Claro. Claro, sí. Me alegro de haber contribuido. Aunque... verá. Todo este asunto,
Cat and
más
lion.
allá de mi cariño hacia Joe y Sonia, me toca muy de cerca.
Sin duda, lo entiendo.
Me dedico a esto, al deporte. ¿Sabe cuántos de los deportistas implicados tienen contrato conmigo?
¿Cómo lo sabe?
¿Qué?
Ah, claro, se lo ha contado Sonia.
Sí, eso es. Me lo ha contado Sonia.
Curioso. Yo no le he contado nada a Sonia.
Pues eso. ¿Sabe cuántos de los deportistas implicados tienen contrato conmigo?
Creo que me hago una ligera idea.
De momento, los periódicos solo han hablado de muertes en el puerto y de un laboratorio ilegal. Nadie ha dicho nada acerca de los deportistas implicados. Si todo esto sale a la luz, el futuro de esta agencia puede verse comprometido. Inevitablemente también el de Sonia y el del gimnasio. ¿Puedo pedir
Why?
que sea
Well, I guess
discreto?
Gil or
Siento decirle que su futuro ya está comprometido.
¿A qué se refiere?
I guess
Pues
because
no
of
he
Bobby.
sido del todo sincero. Sé que el cirujano es usted. Me lo ha dicho un periodista. Le suena, ¿verdad?
Still looking out.
No, no dudo de sus buenas intenciones, pero se equivoca. ¿En qué se basa? Seguro que hay una explicación razonable.
No lo niegue. Se las proporcionó Mitchell.
No,
La
my
gente ve
hubby's
una
home.
silla de ruedas y piensa,
Close the door.
pobre, no puede caminar. Pero hay mucho más. No son pocas las noches en que el dolor no me deja dormir.
Eso no explica por qué me ocultó que conocía estas drogas. Sé de su pericia como francotirador y creo que fue usted quien disparó a Randall Lee en el hospital.
¿En estado?
She likes to. He likes to tease the dog.
Le contraté a usted para que resolviese el caso. ¿Haría un culpable algo así?
Solo porque pensaba que culparía a Bobby Jale y dejaría de
And of course, you weren't a murderer by then.
Descubrí el engaño y seguí adelante. Mandó a Randall Lee y a Jill a asustarme. Y cuando eso falló, ordenó a Lee que me matase.
Usted es de los que no abren las mandíbulas cuando agarran una presa, ¿verdad?
Depende de la presa.
It's a brave attempt. I need a smoke.
Póngase por un momento en mi lugar. Es usted un prometedor jugador de fútbol, recién llegado de la guerra, pero aún no es nadie. El hombre a quien usted salvó la vida le acoge en su casa. Y ese hombre sigue deshecho por la muerte de su esposa.
So I assume his
Trabaja
wife
todo el día en
died.
su
Like
gimnasio
he returned,
y de
opened his
noche bebe
gym.
hasta el vómito.
Oh, his
Así
wife
que
got sick.
prácticamente es usted quien cría a
Moved to the
su
city, opened gym. His wife died.
Usted quien le regala su primer abaco. Quien la anima a seguir estudiando. Quien la conforta cuando echa en falta una madre.
Makes me wonder if they're lovers too. I mean, he said home, so
Entretanto, su carrera deportiva ha despegado.
because
La vida
Saya
de
said she moved into
hasta que un día, sin previo aviso, un accidente le deja pasar.
she had moved into
Un
the
viejo
city
amigo,
because her mom was
Mitchell,
sick,
le
meaning she was
cuenta que
alive. But
hace
he
años
moved
podía ayudarle.
in when he after she was dead,
Drogas, trabaja
when he came back from the
lentamente,
war.
pero hay mejoras.
And so was he living at the
Consigue caminar
apartment with them?
durante breves periodos.
I mean, he could have been sleeping on the floor or
Cada vez
the
un poco más largo.
apartment, which is probably true
Pero
because it was the
las drogas
50s.
son caras.
Now my headcanon is they were secret lovers, or at least sharing a bed.
Una forma de
Not necessarily lovers. rebounds. They were war buddies. It's not gay if they're war buddies. So, I think this is a glitch too, because I try to be kind of, well, you started off with good intentions and then you fell into a bad crowd. But it still says I didn't believe in his kindness, which is what the other options say.
Su primer cliente, Craig Hispano. Su carrera estaba en horas bajas, así que
See?
decidió ayudarle, darle un nuevo empuje a su carrera. Sin embargo,
But you chose not to see the kindness in him, so that means you can see the kindness in him, unless it's one of those false decision or choices.
por eso se escondía.
Again, I don't think the stats amount to anything in this game. I can't even check them afterwards.
Estaba por encima de la ley, que era intocable. Hasta que Jodan se enteró. 2 días antes de su muerte, vino a verle. ¡Basta ya!
Urgh. I'm a lion.
No sé si estoy por encima de la ley, pero hablo con ella de tú a tú. ¿Sabe cuánto poder
I think that's
tengo?
translated
¿Con qué
in
tipo de
Spanish. It's
herencia
like,
fuerzo a
I may
diario?
not be above the law, but I will speak with her about your attitude.
Matarle ahora. Y no pasaría nada.
¿Con la pistola que hay en su cajón? No se moleste. Por si acaso se confirmaban mis sospechas, tomé la precaución.
I don't know why he wouldn't have. If he moved it up there, you would think like, oh, you probably took the bullets out. You'd have just leave it there for me to shoot you point blank.
No permitiré que nadie vuelva a arruinarme.
Oh, you're clipping in the seams between your beard and your face.
Ya puede entrar, comisario.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, baje esa pistola. Queda usted
I
bajo
mean,
arresto.
really, like at this point,
Tiene derecho a permanecer en silencio y negarse a
but of course, I
contestar
want
preguntas.
acts rational when they get
Todo
emotional.
cuanto diga podrá ser usado en su contra en un tribunal.
Does that add 2 counts to attempted murder too if you shoot a gun that you think is loaded? Of course, she's a liar, lying who lies. Let's carry this gun around to a funeral, presumably. Or I guess like not necessarily they just came back from a funeral, but I guess like if she's going out, if you dress like you're mourning, I guess it keeps people from bugging you too much or understanding why you're sad or trying to keep you from hitting on you. Although that is a really tight mourning suit. Yep. Dead. And there's the Reaper trophy. Everyone dies. Everyone around Blacksad dies. Everyone. I mean, guess you end up. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I honestly was expecting Stone to get murdered because he didn't throw the fight. I didn't think it would actually result in him getting like Orlando or like mobster guy like getting murdered. I assume it's because he bet a bunch of money and didn't want to pay back out or couldn't. Uh-oh. Oh, that's poetic. Yes. Well, here's one more trophy, and that's looking at the alternate endings. I'm not sure if that counts as a fake ending, but look, I got a super rare trophy, which is bizarre. Usually, according to some of the stat sites. So, these are at least attainable. It seems like. That's weird though. How could... So how was this... Oh no, there we go. I got this backwards. I'm like, I thought that was complete all of them. So it seems like they're attainable because at least 1% of people have gotten them. Or 0.01%. This one is probably glitched. I'm working on these. This one's probably not glitched, it's just nobody was really bothered with it, because most people probably don't want to bother with... Trophy hunters probably don't want to bother with this game if the trophies are glitched. According to, like, websites, trophy sites, my rarest trophies are the trophies from Double Dragon Neon. Which, yeah, those were quite a bit of a grind, but I kind of enjoyed the game. Well, I did. I won't say that it was all that fun grinding those trophies out, but I figured might as well. But I would think that being like a free game with a PlayStation Plus, especially when it kind of followed the entire hacking of the PlayStation Network, and that's when everyone got like some free PlayStation Plus time. I think that was the game that was out that everyone could have gotten for free. That isn't a more prevalent trophy or something. Where did my phone run off to? Am I sitting on my phone? Yes, I am. Ooh, actual Jake is on. Ooh. So a friend have like something rather, well, I wouldn't call him a friend, more like an acquaintance play. Oh shit, did it corrupt my data? It sure as hell did. Huh. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. Well, I can see why more people don't have this trophy yet. Let's see, I don't think it's gonna let me... Yep, corrupted data. Nope. And that was yesterday afternoon when I stopped, so I lost quite a bit of data. Fantastic. Well, I guess that concludes today's stream. Hey, I got a Pumbaa trophy. Well, thanks to anybody who's watching. Well, this is gonna suck. I might just plain drop this game afterwards. We shall see.
economics and property rights? Holy fucking shit. Austrian economics and property rights.